Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Arena Vincent back up in here exploring life like always. You know this time for 2025 Major League Baseball. That's the MLB playoffs, round two picks. That is the American League and National League Divisional Series round two, or the Divisional Series. Basically, in the Divisional Series, it is a best of five. So it means the first team that wins 3 games moves on to a championship series, okay? So it's a best of five. First team to win 3 moves on to the championship series for their respectable league, American League and the National League, all right? So let's get it started. But first, you know what I have to do. I have to give you the wild card round 1 playoff prediction results and my thoughts. All right. All right. First things first, in the NL wild card round, your homie Arena Vincent had the San Diego Padres to defeat the Chicago Cubs. That did not happen. It went all the way to a do or die game 3, but the Padres could not get it done, and the Chicago Cubs move on to round 2. I got that pick wrong. And then 2, the upset pick that I was declaring, the Cincinnati Reds got beat down by the LA Dodgers. The Reds just couldn't do it. I just couldn't get anything done offensively wise. So they got swept, man. And of course, the Dodgers offense can pile it on, but I think it was game 1. I believe the Cincinnati Reds almost came back. It was 10-2 or 10-1, and they scored about 6 more runs. So it was like this. The final score I think was 7-10. So they can come back. The bullpen of the Dodgers is a big question mark. So that's where we're gonna find their weakness. And if their bats, get cold, anybody can beat them. That's what I think. I got that pick wrong. Next is the American League Wild Card Series games. Was the Yankees versus the Red Sox. Your homie Arena Vincent took the Red Sox. I had that one wrong as well. The Yankees just did what they had to do. Again, the game that I listened to the most, the series I listened to the most, was the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Detroit Tigers. Now with this one, it went all the way to a must-win game 3. Homie Arena Vincent took the Guardians, and I got that wrong. The Cleveland Guardians in game 1. That's why you got to watch these playoff baseball games, man, because wild stuff can happen. Wild throws, people messed up base running. It's pretty crazy. But, game 1, Cleveland could have came back. Maybe could have took that game against Detroit, but they didn't. But then game 2, Cleveland did what they had to do to survive. But then game 3 came along, and the Detroit Tigers kind of piled it on, and Cleveland couldn't answer. It's runners in scoring position. You got to learn how to do that right. I mean, that's a common goal. But again, I had the Cleveland Guardians. I got that pick wrong, so I went 0-4. Man, I got all my picks wrong for the wild card round. All right, so let's get started with the American League Divisional Series round. It's between the first series is the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. Your homie Arena Vincent's going to take the Seattle Mariners. Even though I'm an Angels fan, I'm a San Francisco Giant fan, and I'm a Milwaukee Brewer fan, so you already know who I'm picking. As an Angel fan, picking the Mariners, I don't really want to, but Detroit Tigers, I don't really have no affiliation with them. I don't really care. So let's see Seattle do, the big dumper. Let him hit some more career home runs, add to his career total, in the playoffs, see what happens. Let's see if Seattle can get it done, man. I'm taking the Seattle Mariners to defeat the Detroit Tigers and move on to the championship series round. Next on the docket, the New York Yankees taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. You know who I'm taking. I'm taking the Toronto Blue Jays with the upset. Even though the Toronto Blue Jays did win the Eastern Division championship, even though they won their division and that's why they have the bye. They didn't have to play in the wild card round. I believe the Toronto Blue Jays are still the underdog. I could be wrong, but it's the Yankees, man. And they say the Yankees with their Schittler. Sorry, man, saying his name wrong. But the pitcher that the Yankees marched out there for the do or die game, just fucking, did what he had to do. So some people are saying, hey, that's, one of the things they needed. But they're still making errors, man. I feel like the Yankees still do kind of almost like give the game up sometimes. But I'm taking the Blue Jays all day. Toronto Blue Jays, let's beat them Yankees. Go Blue Jays, that's what I'm taking. Next, in the National League Divisional Series, it's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. Let's go Brew Crew all day. F them Cubs. F Greg Counsell. You know what I mean? That fool traded, man. He traded in Milwaukee to go play in Chicago, man. To go manage in Chicago. Nah, man, that's not cool. So I'm taking the Brew Crew to prove to the world that Brew Crew, who's the pressure on? The Brewers continue to shock the world. Period. Me being biased on a Brewers fan, they continue to shock the world. A lot of people didn't even think they would win 97 games. A lot of people didn't even think they'll make the playoffs this year. So Brewers already did what they had to do. I think the pressure is equal because the Brewers, if they do get eliminated, which I hope not, it's just another feather in the cap of the Brewers doing good in the regular season, surprising people in the regular season, and when it comes to playoff time, they just don't have enough, or the bats weren't clicking, or something happened. So I think the Brewers need to get this proven right and prove the world wrong that they wasn't a fluke, that they weren't just hot and the Central Division was turned cold. No, Brew Crew all the way. Defeat the Chicago Cubs. Pressure on the Cubs because of Greg Counsell making $8 million a year as a manager. I think he was the highest paid manager at the time. And I know the pressure's on for him because the Cubs want to win. They want to go back to the winning ways. And, they got the bankroll for it. They got free agency and all that. So we'll see what happens. But let's go Brew Crew. F them Cubs. I'm taking the Brewers all the way. And last but not least, it's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. You already know who I'm taking. Boo, the Dodgers. Get the fuck out of here. I'm taking the Philadelphia Phillies to just eliminate them, be the upset, eliminate the LA Dodgers, get them out of here. That's it and that's all. Shohei's going to continue to make history because there's no other player like him that's doing what he's doing in the playoffs. Too bad the Angels couldn't get him to the playoffs. It is what it is. Dodgers, hey, they won a title last year already. They're the defending champions. But I'm taking the Philadelphia Phillies to do what they got to do. If my Angels can sweep the Dodgers in the regular season, these teams can get it done too. Let's go Phillies. Let's see what you got. I'm taking the Phillies over the Dodgers. So once again, the divisional series round, best of 5. I'm taking the American League Division Series. I'm taking the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. In the National League Divisional Series, I'm taking the Milwaukee Brewers, Milwaukee Brewers, Brew Crew, and the Philadelphia Phillies to come out on top and move on to the championship series round. That's it. That's all. That's who I got. Who you got? That's what the comment section's for. Leave a comment. Check out these games. Like I'm telling you, man, it's always something surprising. Of course, when the Dodgers kind of like beat down the Reds, does it get boring? Kind of, yes and no. I'll keep it real. But always try to listen to the games if you can't watch them. Always crazy stuff always going on. That's why I play. That's what makes playoff baseball. Any other playoffs in sports. People step up. Some people don't shine. Some people do shine. So check it out. Please listen to it. All the games are broadcast through audio on the ESPN app. So it's really easy to find. If you want to watch them, get the bootlegs if you want, or do what you got to do. But check it out, man. It's playoff baseball. It's exciting. Let's go Brewers. And let's see what happens. As always, thank you for exploring the arena we call life. Your homie, Arena Vincent. Vincent 365 production. You know what to do. Give me that like, give me that share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. And link in the description to my podcast and to all my social media. And that's it. That's all. 2025 Major League Baseball Divisional Series round 2. Seattle Mariners, Toronto Blue Jays, Milwaukee Brewers, and Philadelphia Phillies. I think you're going to make it to the championship series. Peace.